Hello, potassium people. Welcome back to another Banana Bites, where today I'll be eating this banana in the hopes that Valve sees this and says, hey, we should add the strange second banana to TF2. But not only that, I have a little bit of a story to tell. See, I was wandering through the jungles of Madagascar looking for the sacred and elusive Australian banana when I encountered a large group of gorillas. And these gorillas were guarding this giant stash of a mysterious fruit. And so I went up to them and I asked them, hey, is it okay if I have one of these fruits? I'm comparing different fruits to bananas. And they're gorillas, so they didn't understand me. So I had to fight 6 different gorillas to take what is apparently part of the munitions for some Mr. Kong. What we have here is the coconut. I've already drilled it through. In fact, I've already cracked it open. But these bad boys are pretty difficult to manage. What you have to do is you drill a hole into this eye, like the big eye, and then you smack it along the equator, like this line that's in the middle of this coconut, until it cracks open. So, I'm going to be trying this, comparing it to the banana. We'll see where we go from there. But I've never tried a fresh coconut, so it'll be interesting. Most of the coconut I've tried is like for desserts, and admittedly, it's not very good, right? That stuff isn't good at all. This knife isn't good at all. It's too weak. Need a stronger knife. Here we are. Little flaky goodness. It's very crunchy. It's actually quite nice. And unlike all the stuff they sell at stores, it's a more muted flavor, but it's quite good. I quite like this. I don't really like coconut in different kinds of sweets or foods. Like, coconut shrimp just doesn't sound good to me. But this is pretty good. Like, just eating this, I don't have any complaints. Yeah, it's like a hint of sweetness. A lot of crunch. That's pretty good. So, let me just try some of the banana, and we'll go ahead and start comparing it. This is good stuff, though. So this is soft, very sweet. And while I'd say the coconut is sweet, it's very muted. So let me show this list real quick. There's 2 placements we're going to be doing today, or rather, 1 placement and 1 comparison. So here we have just a simple tier list. I'll be ranking it soon. And then we have this, which is just a brief comparison of the coconut versus the banana. So all of these things are things that the banana are. How to categorize a banana, I suppose. And so the coconut. Is it yellow? No, not really. It's brown. It's very strong. You could definitely use this to hurt someone. Is it sweet? I'm going to say yes, because it's more naturally sweet. But one could argue it's much less sweet and more neutral in flavor. It could just be the coconut I got. Are you supposed to peel it? I'm going to say, if you have to ask your roommate to borrow a hammer to get this thing open, yes, you're supposed to peel this. Is it boomerang shaped? No. No. And I wouldn't even say it's lanky. I wouldn't even say it's anything other than an orb. A mysterious orb that a wizard would stare at in a tower. Is it edible? Yes? I wonder if we'll ever find a fruit that isn't edible. And is it seedless? As far as I can tell, yes. It could very well be a seed in and of itself, but I think it's just a fruit and naturally bears itself. I could be wrong. If the fruit itself is a seed, does that Does that mean it's seedless because you're supposed to eat the seed? I'm going to say for now, we're just going to not answer that question. Instead, we're going to have this total 4 out of 6. That's pretty good. Probably going to have to add another one for texture in the future, as in, is it soft? Because if it's soft, then yeah, that we should definitely do that. So, how would I compare the coconut to the banana on a tier list? Personally, for me, I think the muted flavor is enjoyable. I think it's a nice little snack. And honestly, it looks pretty clean on the inside. I quite like that. It's a very appealing kind of fruit to stare at. But is it enjoyable to eat? It's not as bad as what they sell prepackaged in the store, because that stuff is just horrible. And I would have to say, thinking about the coconut, thinking about eating it, it's okay. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a great fruit choice. And admittedly, it's more of an enhancer of different kinds of foods. It's used to enhance the texture of other things, more so than it is used as its own dish. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it in C tier for coconut. But admittedly, it's still nice. It's still good. It's not anything I would avoid. That'd be more like a D or an F tier. With all that being said, let me eat the rest of this banana. And we'll continue on as I try and find different kinds of fruits that don't require me to make extremely loud noises in the morning. Yeah, I can't get over this. This is so good. By the way, I have tried a banana and coconut drink mix in the past. That stuff was actually pretty good. Well, potassium people, that's it. It's all gone. And so now, I shall be gone from your eyes in the next 5 seconds. Bye, bye-bye.